I grew up in a loving church family, surrounded by hymns and harmony. My parents, pastors, and people of our local congregation nurtured my gift from a young age. I was the prized worship leader, belting out gospel tunes that brought tears to the eyes of our congregation. Everyone thought I was blessed, chosen by God Himself, and I believed it too. When people fell to their knees during my performances, shaking and crying, we all assumed it was the Holy Spirit at work. I thought God had entrusted me with a sacred gift. As I matured, my passion for music only grew stronger. I began recording in studios, crafting songs that blended traditional gospel with modern flair. My parents beamed with pride, seeing their daughter's talent spread beyond our church walls. Then, one fateful day, a well-known gospel singer arrived at our home. For me, it was a dream to be recognized by him. I don't know where he heard my song, but I was happy that he did. His charisma was captivating, and his words, laced with promises of stardom and success. "You have a gift from God," he said, his eyes locking onto mine. "I can help you take it to the world stage. Imagine stadiums filled with people singing your praises." My parents, blinded by the prospect of their daughter's fame, welcomed him with open arms. "We'll make sure you reach new heights," he assured them and me, handing me a contract. Little did I know, I was selling my soul. That contract became my ticket to the dark world. The singer manipulated me into signing away my innocence. At first, the changes were subtle. My music evolved, taking on a darker, more sensual tone. The lyrics, once pure and uplifting, now whispered secrets of the shadows. A month after signing the contract, he handed me a folder with details of my first engagement. "We have a mini event in New York," he said with a smile. "Be ready when you arrive. We'll rehearse, perform, and get to meet the team." I arrived in New York, excitement mingling with nerves. The venue looked like a luxury hotel, but as we stepped inside, my unease grew. Red rooms, dimly lit, stretched before me. Crosses hung upside down, adorning the walls. I felt a shiver run down my spine. "That's our rehearsal space," he said, gesturing to a room filled with instruments and equipment. "Get familiar with the setup. We'll run through the set list tonight." As night fell, the atmosphere shifted. The air thickened, heavy with an otherworldly presence. I took the stage, microphone in hand, and began to sing. The music poured out, but I wasn't in control. Something else had taken over, coursing through my veins like liquid fire. My voice echoed through the room, hypnotic and haunting. The team watched, entranced, their eyes gleaming with an unnatural hunger. I tried to resist, but it was too late. The darkness had claimed me, and I was no longer free. That night, I sang with a power I'd never known before. The music was no longer mine. It was a vessel for the shadows. And when I finished, the room erupted into applause, their faces twisted into grotesque smiles. I stumbled off the stage, reeling from the experience. I knew then that I had made a terrible mistake. The contract, the music, the fame, it all came but with a price. My soul. Since that fateful night in New York, my life has been plagued by darkness. Wherever I sing, death follows. Car accidents, heart attacks, and mysterious tragedies unfold. I see it all through visions, haunting my every waking moment. The worst tragedy befell me when my parents passed away. They had started to question the change in me, the new sounding in my music. I fear that my newfound family may have contributed to their demise. Guilt consumes me. I'm trapped in this contract, bound by blood or death. The clauses seem impossible to escape. Money floods my accounts, but it comes at the cost of my silence. My conscience screams, but my voice is muffled. I long to break free, to shatter the chains of this cursed contract. But fear holds me back. To all the families grieving because of my doings, I'm deeply sorry. I never intended for this to happen. My music, once a source of joy, has become a harbinger of death. I hope this message finds its way to the world, a cry for help from the depths of my tortured soul. I yearn for redemption, for a chance to make things right. If anyone hears my plea, please help me. Help me find a way to nullify this contract, to shatter the darkness that has consumed me. Beware the allure of fame, the whispered promises of success. For in the shadows, darkness lurks, waiting to claim its next victim. But I hold on to hope, onto the chance that I might one day break free.